Students, welcome to our YouTube channel Tech for Maths, and here we have another set of 10 most important questions which are very important for exams. So let's get started. This question number is 31. The number of irrational numbers between 15 and 18 is infinite. So let us draw a number line first. Yes, here we have a number line. We have a 0 here and 1 2 3 4 4 1 2 3 4 5 6. Let us draw a 15, 16, 17 and 18. So the question says that the number of the irrational number between 15 and 18. Let us see. Can you tell me that any number that comes after 15 or it is irrational number? Yes, 15.1 6 2 9 7 dot 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 dot. Can you tell me what number can be write as an irrational number after this one? 1.269721010008 and so on dot dot dot. There is no pattern and non-terminating. Next question, 15.321736621 dot dot dot. So students, we can have a infinite number of numbers, irrational numbers between 15 and 18. The answer is A, that is true. Come to the next one. Now the product of a non-zero rational number that is 1 by 2. So and an irrational number that is root 2 or root 3, okay, is always an irrational number. Okay, if you take 0 as a rational number and get it multiplied with 3, it will become 0. That is rational number. So students, as you know, 0 is a rational number, you can assume 1 as a denominator. So the product of a non-zero, that's why the question says non-zero. I have already told you in the 9th class video of the 9th class that if there is no non-zero, okay, if non-zero is not there, the answer is rational. If non-zero is there, answer is irrational. Next, 3.272727. Okay, tell me students, 3.272727, you can write 3.27 bar. If you assume this number x equals 3.2727 dot 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 and multiply this equation with the 100, you will get 327.272727. If you subtract question number 1 from question number 2, so 100x minus x will becomes 99x, and this 327, look at here, 327.27.27 dot dot dot, and you need to subtract 3.2727 dot dot dot. So 2 subtracted with 7, 2, 7 with 7, 2 with 2, 7 with 7, next 2 with next 2, 7 with next 7, and what you left with? 324. So 99x equals 324 and x equals 324 upon 99. So 43729, it is also divisible by 3. 3 1s are 3 and 3 8s are 24, 3 3s are 9, 3 3s are 9, 3 6s are 18 and 3 1s are 6, 3 1s are 3. So 36 upon 11 is a rational number. Okay, listen students, if you transform this question as 3.271272770 and so on, this will be an irrational number. Start question number 34. Are rational numbers p and q has a terminating decimal expansion of prime factorization of q have? So you have a rational number p upon q, and just like 2 upon 3 or 7 upon 5 or 9 upon 2. So the question says that if p upon q has a terminating decimal expansion, so what prime factorization of q have? q में क्या क्या होना चाहिए? Look at students, here we have the number. If you are dividing 2 by 3, you will have 0.6666 dot dot dot. If you are dividing 7 by 5, you will have 5 1s are 5, 5 4s are 20. If you are dividing 9 by 2, you will have 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10. Listen students, if you have 2 and 5, take a very lengthy number, that is 17295. and if you divide it by 2, what will you get? 2 8s are 16, 2 6s are 12, 2 4s are 8, 2 7s are 14, and 2 5s are 10. So this is a terminating decimal expansion. Whenever you have 5 2 or 5 and 2 both, 5 and 2 both, just like 5 and 2 both means 5 into 2. If you have 5 into 2 as a denominator, and as a numerator you can have any number 6 6 1 2 9, your number is always be terminating decimal expansion, remember. So both and B and C are the answer. If you have 2 or 5 both, or 2 or 5 and both as a denominator, your rational number will be 100% terminating decimal expansion. Next, question number 35. If 13 upon 125 is a rational number, then decimal 13 upon 25 is a rational number, then decimal expansion of it. Students, it's very easy to solve this question. 125 is there. Look at here. 13. You have 5 into 5 into 5. Okay, student, tell me, if you multiply 2 into 2 into 2 in the denominator and 2 into 2 into 2 in numerator, what will happen? It will become 5 to the 10, 5 to the 10, 5 to the 10. It means 1000. And here 13 8s are 104. So very easy to solve. Just remove these zeros and put decimal here. So 0.104 is the answer. The very easy question, a very tricky one. Let's go to the next. On the basis of form 2 to power m, on the basis of form 2 to power m and 5 to power n of the denominator, that this will be expanded at decimal up to how many places will be? Look at student, very easy question, just like the previous one. You have 1458 as a numerator and 1250 as a denominator. So what will you do? I already told you 1258 is there. Just factorize is 5 into 5 into 5 into 10. So what will you do? Just you need to get multiply over 2 into 2 into 2. Okay, and here you will multiply 2 into 2 into 2. You will get 4 zeros here. 5 to the 10, 5 to the 10, 5 to the 10, and 1 10 is always there. So what will you will have? 10,000, and here 8 8s are 64, carry on, 6 8 5s are 46, carry on, 4 8 4s are 32, 4 36, carry on, 3 8 8 3 11. The question says that will be expanded in decimal up to how many places? Okay, this will be the answer if you solve this rational number 1.1664. This question, this number will terminate after 4 places of decimal, 1 2 3 4. Decimal के 4 places के बाद ये number terminate हो जाएगा. So D is the answer. Next, after how many places the decimal form of 125 upon 2 to power 4 into 5 to power 3 will get terminated? Very easy question. Look at here. Here 5 to power 3 and 2 to power 3. 5 to power 3 and 2 to power 3 into 2. So this will take 3 decimal places, and this 2 will take 1 more decimal places, that is 4 decimal place. Look at here. How I found out 125 upon, you can write this as a 1000, and here you have 2. If you remove these zeros, you will have 1.25 upon 2. If you again divide it by 2, it will have 1.26 12, 2 6 12, 2 to the 4, 2 5 the 10. That is after 4 decimal places. Next, let's solve the question number 38. Without actually performing the long division, the terminating decimal expansion of 51 upon 1500 is in the form of 51 upon 1500. आपको इसके किसकी फॉर्म में लिखना है? ऐसे कैंसिल आउट कर लीजिए. 3 1s are 3, 3 7s are 21, and 3 5s are 1500, 17 upon 500. Yes. Now you need to write this in the form of 2 to power n and 5 to power n. 500 को आप क्या लिखेंगे? 2 into 2, 4 into 125, that is 5 into 5 into 5. So you will write 2 to power 2 into 5 to power 3. So the question says that अभी किसकी फॉर्म में हो गया है, 2 to power 17 upon 2 to power n into 5 to power m, इसकी फॉर्म में हो गया. इफ़ यू कंपेयर दीज टू you will get here the value of m is 3 and the value of n is 2. The question says m plus n की वैल्यू कितनी है, 3 plus 2 5 is the answer. Come to the next question. The rational number which can be expressed as a terminating decimal will be, इसमें से ऐसा कौन सा नंबर है जो as a terminating decimal एक्सप्रेस हो जाएगा. So the question is, first one is 77 upon 210. आप इसको लिख सकते हैं 3 into 70. देखिए अपॉन में 3 है, ये कभी भी टर्मिनेटिंग डेसिमल नहीं होगा. इट इज़ ऑलवेज अ नॉन टर्मिनेटिंग बट विल बी रिपीटिंग. नेक्स्ट 129 अपॉन 2 to power 2, 5 to power 7, 7 to power 5. It will always be a non-terminating decimal. Next 13 upon 3125. We'll factorize 3125 के फैक्टर करते हैं हम 3125. Yes, 5 to 7, 7 3 10 1 11, 5 5 6 are 30, 5 2 are 10, 5 5 are 25. So 5 is a factor of 725 again. 5 1 is 5, 5 2 are 10, 5 5 25 again. 5 2 is 10, 5 5 25, and here 5 into 5. So 5 to 5 is there. You can write 13 upon 5 to power 5. As I told you, if you have 2 or 5 or 2 and 5 both, then the whole number will be divisible by perfectly divisible, that is expressed as a terminating decimal. So C is the answer. If you divide 13 by 3125, you will get a terminating decimal number. Next, m square 1 is divisible by 8. तो क्वेश्चन says that m square 1 जो है वो 8 से डिविजिबल है. इफ m is, अगर m की वैल्यू आप इवन नंबर पुट कर लें, m स्क्वायर माइनस 1 आपको गिवन है, n की वैल्यू अगर आप इवन नंबर पुट करते हैं, इसका स्क्वायर करते हैं, अगेन यू विल गेट एन इवन नंबर, और जब उसमें से 1 माइनस करेंगे यू विल गेट एन ऑड नंबर. इज दैट क्लियर? तो फर्स्ट a में अगर आप सब्स्टिट्यूट करके वैल्यू पुट करते हैं तो आपको ऑड नंबर मिलेगा. b, अगर आप कोई ऑड इंटीजर पुट करें, अगर m की वैल्यू कोई ऑड इंटीजर पुट करते हैं तो ऑड का स्क्वायर भी एक ऑड नंबर होता है. सो m स्क्वायर माइनस 1, जब ऑड का स्क्वायर एक ऑड नंबर होगा और उसमें से 1 सेपरेट कर देंगे, यू विल गेट एन इवन नंबर. ओके. C, a natural number. Take a natural number 2 or 3. Take 2. If you subtract 1 from 8, you will get 1. Is it divisible by 8? No, it is not divisible by 8. So D is not the answer. Next D, a whole number. Again 2 is a whole number. If you subtract 1 from it, you will get 1 upon it. Again it is not divisible. So B is the answer. That is an odd integer. If you put the value an odd integer into m, then m square minus 1 must be an even number, and even number must be divisible by 8. So congratulations students, you have solved the 40th question of our MCQ series. Congratulations to everyone who have watched the video. Students, we will have some more questions, 20 questions more now left with us. We'll solve them too. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching.